So good morning friends, welcome to Raj Malhotra IAS. So guys, here we are about to start. The PDF for today's session has already been uploaded on our Telegram group. You can download the PDF. Vaibhav, Chetu, Chahat, Suvind, Mahi, Yamandeep, Rohit, Shimsher, good morning everyone. So we are just about to start the session. Just give me a minute. I will be sharing the link with the other students as well. तो 1 मिनट के अंदर अंदर जो है हम लोग इस सेशन को शुरू करने वाले हैं. So is there anyone from Delhi region? Is there anyone from NCR? Because we have to be, means those who are living in NCR and Delhi, I am feeling sad about it. Okay, the way pollution is creating trouble for you guys, and definitely the point is this: pollution is not just about your health, physical health I am saying. It will also impact your mental health as well. So your efficiency might come down. All those things might also be there. उन चीज़ों का भी असर पड़ता है आपकी efficiency पे, आपकी preparation पे. So as it was predicted, like in the past sessions, I have said this, that this choking thing in Delhi, it is going to peak. Okay, so in the couple of days, say by 15th of November, more choking will be there. The environmental health will further deteriorate. The air quality will further deteriorate. Okay, this is what is going to be in the coming days. So we have to be very concerned about these developments. Pranjal, Rohit, Pooja, Nandini, good morning. Chaliye. So let's start the session without wasting much time. Let's see what exactly is there for us in today's newspaper. Okay, so first let's look into the quote of the day, and today I have added words by Nelson Mandela. Okay, so he says that remember that hope is a powerful weapon even when all else is lost. So the point is this: we should never lose hope. The point, hope is a living word. Okay, hope is not a dead word. Hope is a living word. This hope should be kept alive. We need to have this ability, this thought process in our mind that good days are going to be there, things will improve, and to facilitate good days. Now there are two things: that we are sitting there, we are not making any effort, and we are just waiting for good days. That's not the right approach. Okay, you have to put up an effort, work on yourself, enhance your capacity, then definitely good days will be there for you. And while continuing your journey, while continuing your, you can say, path, you have to have hope that one day you will achieve your goal. That's the point here. Without hope, it will be very difficult to sustain that journey. Sometimes journey is going to be long, or that journey is going to have multiple hurdles. There your hope will help you out. So always remember, it's a powerful weapon. The hope has brought changes in the world. That's the point here. Okay, so these days we are fighting, we are dealing with climate change issue, and we need to have this hope that one day climate change and the pollution will go down. Okay, so those who are living in Delhi and NCR area, they need to be hopeful about that particular day. आपको वो hope जगाए रखनी है. Okay, because these are the difficult times. I can definitely understand your point, and specifically those who are in preparation. So I got the chance to stay in Delhi during November for a couple of years. Okay, and things used to be really very bad. So it had impact on your preparation as well. So guys, please do take care of your health, and if the health is there, then only you will be using your brain to study and all. आपका concentration तभी होगा जब health अच्छी होगी. So the major point is this: don't allow this pollution to impact your health. Okay, but sometimes we don't have any choice. Okay, now we here at Raj Malhotra IAS, we are running this ignited current affairs online batches and offline batches. So it's a current affairs analysis, you can say monthly subscription based course that we are running. The cost is quite, you can say, within the affordable limit of students, and those who are in-house students, for them it is 499. Those are not, for them it is 999. Okay, so this is the price that you have to pay monthly, every day there is class at 10 a.m. in the morning. 10 to 11 we do have class every day. So you can definitely enroll with us, and there are a lot of things that I cover. Like this analysis provides in-depth forward backward linkages which are required in UPSC preparation, along with answer writing practice. Okay. So here we are checking the questions as well. I personally check those particular questions, so you can definitely enroll with this particular course. So let's move ahead. आगे चलते हैं, सीधा अखबार पे आते हैं, देखते हैं आज की अखबार आपके लिए क्या लेके आई है. So as you can see on the screen, all employees can opt for EPFO pension scheme. Okay, EPFO pension scheme, this is what Supreme Court has said, and Supreme Court has used its special power to do justice under article 142. Okay, so article 142 के अंदर जो है Supreme Court ने ये judgment दिया है, and here they are saying that those people who didn't enroll for this particular scheme in the past, now even they will have a chance. They will have couple of months, couple in the sense 6 months or 4 months. Okay, 4 months have been given to them as per the Hindu. Problem is that different newspapers are reporting it differently. So online it is saying 6 months, and here it is written 4 months. Okay, so Supreme Court has said that 4 months have been given to the employees who want to get enroll for this particular scheme, earlier who were out of this scheme. Okay, this is what has been declared by Supreme Court. Now there was additional, you can say, information that was also provided. So this pension coverage, it was basically, it said that it extended in 2014 to employees drawing salaries more than 15,000 per month. So पहले तो 15,000 की लिमिट तक का salaries मिलती थी, and now they are saying that like more than 15,000 those who are earning, even they can enroll for this particular pension scheme. But at that time the department added one more clause, that if your salary is more than 15,000 per month, then the contribution have to be more, in the sense that those who are earning more than 15,000 per month, they have to, you can say, deposit additional 1.16% of their salary. जितनी आपकी सैलरी है उसका 1.16% आपको एक्स्ट्रा करना पड़ेगा. That's the point here. Okay, 1.16% of the salary. Now other thing that they are saying, that employees should have exercised options within 6 months from September 1, 2014. Now there was a date that was mentioned कि 6 महीने के अंदर अंदर जो लोग opt कर लेंगे, those who are opting for this particular scheme within 6 months, only they can avail it. This has been done away by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court said that you didn't provide any clarity about the cutoff date. Okay, randomly you announced it, and that's why with this judgment Supreme Court is giving a window to the employees so that they can opt for this particular scheme. So additional 4 months have been given to those employees who were out of this particular arrangement in the past. Not only this, Supreme Court has also invalidated the requirement of additional 1.6% that they were asked to contribute. This has been declared to be invalid. Now no, even if your salary is more than 15,000 per month, there is no requirement that you have to deposit additional 1.16%. उसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं बनता था. Okay, so Supreme Court carried out this particular judgment under its power under article 142. That's the article, and this article says that Supreme Court can carry out some, you can say, can go beyond the rules to do justice. Okay, so this is the extraordinary power that has been given to the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court is exercising this particular power under article 142. Okay, so this is what we need to, you can say, look into this. Now there was another, you can say, news related to Mathura Vrindavan, which is saying that they are aiming to become carbon neutral tourist destination by 2041. Now first of all, you need to be clear about one thing. Carbon neutral doesn't mean zero emission. Okay, carbon neutral doesn't mean that there will be zero emission in Mathura and Vrindavan. The point is this: what they will be doing, whatever emissions that are there, those emissions will be absorbed and the net will be zero. Net आपका zero हो जाएगा, emissions zero नहीं होंगे. How you will absorb it? There are different ways. Either they will be thinking that they will plant more trees, tree plantation will be there, promotion of renewable energy, solar power, wind power, etc., etc., etc. And other angle will be to reduce the emissions. Means either you have to move away from fossil, this is one way, or what they are planning, they will be banning diesel vehicles or tourist vehicles in this particular area. So they said that tourist vehicles will be banned from entire Braj region. So this region is Braj region and no tourist vehicle will be allowed. Petrol based, diesel based vehicle nahi honge. You come there, you park your car outside that region, there you have to use their, you can say, transportation system. This is what they are planning. And we have to be very hopeful because this could be a pilot project for other tourist destinations as well. तो एक बार ये शुरू हो गया and if it is successful, whatever target that they are keeping, if they are successful, then definitely we can think of like replicating this idea in other areas as well. हम बाकी जगहों पे भी इसको replicate करने का सोच सकते हैं. This is what the major point was about. Now, as I told you about this thing, there is another, you can say, component attached. 242 water bodies that are there in that area along with forest area that will be revived. Now, you have to understand here they are talking about that they will be reviving the forest area. अब forest area को revive कर रहे हैं. Artificial revival is not able to match the natural forest that we have. Revival के नाम पे if they are going for monoculture, okay, that they are going to plant one type of trees, it's of no use. It cannot match the natural forest that is existing. So along with reviving the forest, you need to preserve the existing forest as well. Whatsoever forest is there in that vicinity, you need to protect that. वो भी आपको करना पड़ेगा, okay? Because natural forest is natural forest. It has the most absorption capacity. It is a major carbon sequestration unit. सबसे ज़्यादा कार्बन वो squeeze कर सकता है natural forest. Artificial forest cannot match that. So they need to keep this thing in the mind. And as per the expectation, they are saying that by 2041, the pilgrimage, the tourist footfall is going to increase to 6 crore. So right now 2.3 crore people are coming to that particular area. It is going to be more than double. That's the point here. That's why they are quite concerned about it. And you have to do it. You have to do it. Okay. Now this is not just confined to Mathura and Vrindavan area. It has to be replicated in other tourist destination places as well. Look what is happening in Shimla. Everything is chalked. You have to do something. You have to find the solutions. Otherwise, things are going to be difficult. And I am telling you, even for facilitation of tourism industry, these steps are important. So not just from the environment point of view, we need to do something. Even from the tourism industry point of view, these are important. And tourism industry, it employs more than 10 crore people. It is one of the biggest employer in this country. So we cannot undermine the future of tourism industry. For that, you have to carry out these particular actions. And there is another opportunity as well. So we can definitely promote green tourism as well. That's also an opportunity. Okay. So ये चीज़ हम definitely explore कर सकते हैं. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now directly we'll move to the editorial section. सीधा editorial पे चलते हैं, देखते हैं क्या खास है. Okay. So today this editorial is written by a Pakistani economist, and he is writing about the state of Pakistan, that what exactly is going on in Pakistan. Okay. You must have got the news that Imran Khan was shot. Now there are different speculations about it. In Pakistani media, there are a lot of rumors, okay, and you cannot trust any particular statement. One statement is being circulated that Imran Khan himself carried out that particular attack on him, means it was sponsored by Imran himself. Now 4 bullets were fired, 4 गोलियां मारी गई थी. I mean, it could have been very dangerous thing. Okay, if he himself, you can say, plotted all those things, 4 bullets were fired. Now things could have been tough for him. Okay, no one would risk their life. Other point of view, other thing is that this has been done on the behest of Pakistani intelligence agency, that is ISI, and which is nothing but an offshoot of Pakistani army. This is the problem in Pakistan. It's a circus. Okay, very complex polity. You don't know who is holding the real power, and whosoever tries to make an eye contact with Pakistani army, this is the fate. Okay, so Pakistan in the past, look at the treatment that has been carried out by Pakistani army or Pakistani establishment to the prime ministers. Okay, so I will go by, you can say, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Now he was hung, एक केस आया और उनको फांसी हो गई थी. He was also former prime minister. Not only this, Benazir Bhutto, she was assassinated. Nawaz Sharif, he was forced to move out of Pakistan, and today as well Nawaz Sharif is living in exile. This is what has happened in that country. And primarily this happens when you target or you dare to target Pakistani army. And this is what Imran Khan is doing right now. Now he is having a popular support. And his point of view and the point of view of General Bajwa, the Pak army chief, they are not coinciding. वो clash कर रहे हैं, and that's why these things are happening. Pakistani army at present is fighting for its survival, because if Imran Khan bounces back from there, it will be a sad state for Pakistani army. Okay, because real control centers were managed by Pak army, and if there is a popular leader in Pakistan, the relevance of Pakistani army will go down. This is what is happening there, and this is a problem for India as well. हमारे लिए भी ये problem है. Okay, because we don't know who is holding the true power, कि सही में पाकिस्तान में पावर किसके पास है. Okay, now we don't engage with Pakistani army. Now if you have observed that how Chinese interact, Chinese directly they talk to Pakistani army, because they know that Pakistani army chief, he is the main boss. US also carries out conversation only with Pak army chief, because they also know that Pakistani army chief is the real boss. We are a democratic country, India, and we are expecting that the solution to the existing problems, Kashmir, another boundary dispute, it will come when there will be a true popular government in Pakistan. जब वाकई पाकिस्तान में कोई ट्रू सेंस में पॉपुलर गवर्नमेंट आएगी, एट दैट टाइम वी विल बी एबल टू रिजॉल्व दोज पर्टिकुलर इश्यूज. बट whenever there is a chance that any leader is emerging in that country who is having a popular support and who is contradicting with the Pak army, this is what happens. This had been the fate in the past of former prime ministers. Whosoever dare to challenge the Pak army, this is the outcome. And you never know, okay, anytime Pakistan can declare martial law. Pak army chief kabhi bhi martial law laga lete hain, and these army chiefs, they give extension to themselves. In India, we have an army chief who will be there and who will retire, okay, then the next person will be there. We have a proper system. There things are different. The army chiefs, they will keep on giving extensions to themselves, और गवर्नमेंट सिर्फ रबर स्टैंप का काम करती है. So Bajwa Sahab, he gave extension to himself in the past. He has been the Pak army chief from last 5 years. In November and December, he may be asked to leave the office, but I guess he is not ready for that. उम्मीद थी कि he will leave the office, but this is what's the scenario right now. Okay, so this is a major power tussle that is going on in that country, and this is what we have to deal with, because you don't know with whom are you going to talk. There are multiple power centers. One is government of Pakistan, other is Pakistani army, and the third unit is radical groups in Pakistan. Okay, radical groups भी हैं पाकिस्तान के अंदर. तो ये एक अजीब सी सर्कस है. This is how the Pakistan works. So Pranjal is saying both India and Pakistan got freedom at the same time, but India handled military well till now. Yes, you can say so. Okay, that country had remained under martial law for 50 odd years. 50 साल तक वो martial law के अंडर रहे हैं. Okay, and we do claim that whosoever is in power in Pakistan, basically strings are still being pulled by the Pakistani army. पीछे से पाक आर्मी कंट्रोल करती है. Now Imran Khan, when he tried to make an eye contact with the Pak army chief, he was moved out immediately. If you go back 4-5 years back, now he was the poster boy for Pakistani army, and Pakistani army played really important role to place Imran Khan as the prime minister. His party was not having majority, तो जो जुगाड़ की system बनाया, like this is how he got the prime ministerialship. Okay, so पीछे Pak army थी. As they like pulled back, so he moved out of the seat. Okay, this is what has happened. So this is what we have to wait and watch. देखते हैं पाकिस्तान का future क्या होगा. Okay, we'll move to the next news. Next news is related to the agenda for COP27. Okay, so this editorial is pointing towards one thing, that we carried out discussion during the COP26 and in the past as well. But there is one thing that has been undermined, that this world is not equal. So as inequality is there in the world, the contribution and the effort that is required by different countries have to be different. Underdeveloped world, developing world, they might not be in a position to deal with the climate change on their own, and this has been proven in the past. They will require some technological assistance along with the financial support from the developed nations. But developed nations are moving back. What happened during the COVID time is that this inequality that was even existing prior to the COVID, it has further widened, because developed nations, they are still able to manage their affair, but developing nations, they are struggling a lot. Okay, this is what has been raised in this particular editorial. Now they are saying about this thing, that the world was already unequal. Okay, that was the problem, and we discussed about this thing. So at present we are trying to make a target कि भी 2 degree तक करेंगे, but that is not sufficient. Okay, so it is required that the whole world should reduce their emissions, and the target has been shifted to 1.5 degree Celsius कि भाई पूरी दुनिया का हम लोग टेम्परेचर 1.5 डिग्री से ज़्यादा नहीं बढ़ने देंगे. Okay, but the problem is that the effort that was required, that was inadequate. So जितना कार्बन आपको एमिट करना था, जो एक मैक्सिमम लिमिट जो बनाई गई थी, 4/5 हैव ऑलरेडी बीन एमिटेड. सो विंडो तो खत्म होने वाली है आपकी. ओके, विंडो इज जस्ट अबाउट टू गो. This is what is happening here. तो 1.5 तो I guess we will not be able to achieve, humanity will not be able to achieve. तो उससे तो खराब ही होगी सिचुएशन. ओके, क्योंकि 4/5 तो आप ऑलरेडी उसे एग्जॉस्ट कर चुके हो. तो 4/5 ऑफ द ग्लोबल कार्बन बजट to limit warming to 1.5 degree Celsius, you have already exhausted that. And the point is this, who are these contributors? These contributors are majorly the developed nations. Okay, so here are some statistics that are there, that how these are contributing. Now because of COVID and all, nearly millions of people are going to enter the poverty. So additional 70 million people, they will be below poverty because of COVID. That's the gravity of inequality that we have in this country, in this world. Now developing nations, they don't have the reliable energy infrastructure. How will they survive? And if you are going to take out the support of coal, अभी तो वो कोयला जला के काम चला रहे थे, अगर आप कोयला भी बंद कर दोगे तो their survival will be very difficult. Okay, this is what they are pointing out in this editorial. And parallel to that, how these developed nations are behaving, it is purely hypocrisy. So United States, 81% of their primary energy source is from fossil fuel. Europe, 76% of their energy consumption is from fossil fuel. Now this is the hypocrisy that is being carried out. If they have this fossil dependence, how are we going to deal with this climate change crisis? This is what is happening right now. Okay, so effort that was required by these developed nations, somehow that effort is absolutely missing here. बिल्कुल वो missing हो रहा है, and you have to use these facts in your answers as well. आप अपने answers में इस fact को use कीजिए, that this is the hypocrisy of the West. Okay, so if they are, you can say, consuming this much fossil, they should have made more effort, और ज़्यादा effort करना चाहिए. Okay, but they are not doing it. So decarbonization of North तो मुझे नहीं लगता कभी हो पाएगा. Okay, that's the scenario right now. So we'll move to the next. आगे चलते हैं और क्या है आपकी अखबार में. तो we covered this. Okay, and situation of old age is not that great. This is the case study that they are discussing. You can read it. Now China names 11 Xinjiang highway bridges after slain Galwan soldiers. Okay, so at least now they have acknowledged that they lost the soldiers. Okay, but this event was a major event which has brought major shift in India's policy towards China. तो हमारी policy काफ़ी change हुई है यहाँ पे. Okay, and this statement was made by Dr. S. Jaishankar. The point is this: earlier we were exploring to have cooperative equation with China, but now after this Galwan incident, it is quite clear within our, you can say, security establishment that you have to take on China and you have to develop your capability. तो अपनी capability को तो आपको बढ़ाना ही पड़ेगा. There is no debate regarding that. You have to modernize your armed forces. Okay, modernization of armed forces, that's the must that we have to carry out. Not only this, we have to improve the border infrastructure as well. Border infra, that also needs to be improved. That's the major point here. Okay, so these are the things and we are quite clear about it. We have clarity of thought that in the coming years we will be dealing with this Chinese challenge. So Chinese challenge is not over. Xi Jinping is quite clear about his vision, and they have included this in their document, security document, that in the future governance will be carried out from the perspective of national security. Whatever they will be doing, national security will figure in all those things. Even if they are going for promotion of economy, facilitation of industrial activity, they will look into their mind about the national security. This is what Chinese idea is going to be, and it means that in the coming time the clashes are going to further aggravate. Okay, this is what it is. तो चाइना अपने इंटरेस्ट को अंडरमाइन नहीं करेगा और आपके इंटरेस्ट के साथ वो क्लैश कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट इट वाज. सो विल मूव टू द नेक्स्ट. आगे चलते हैं. चलिए. सो एज दिल्ली गैप्स, केजरीवाल से स्टबल बर्निंग मेजर कॉज. तो केजरीवाल जी को लगता है कि स्टबल बर्निंग ने सब कुछ किया है. ओके, सी द पॉइंट इज दिस डिजास्टर दैट इज गोइंग ऑन इन दिल्ली, इट इज नॉट क्रिएटेड इन वन डे. ओके, there are whole lot of things that are responsible for that, and stubble burning is one of the issue. बाकी बहुत सारे issues हैं जो चल रहे हैं. Construction activity, okay, that construction activity create dust, that also creates some trouble. Then you have vehicular pollution in Delhi, that is also a trouble. उससे भी होता है trouble. Okay, why people are forced to use their vehicle? Because the prime point is public transport is not that robust. Public transport doesn't provide last mile connectivity, कि आपके घर तक आपको छोड़ के जाए, ऐसा पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट नहीं है. That's the point here. Okay, so this is what needs to be done. Now it means that there is a requirement to further expand the clean transport. There is a requirement that Delhi have to go for e-buses. More number of e-buses should be there on the roads. Metro network needs to be further expanded. These are the things that are to be done. Okay, so this stubble burning is one of the issue. Lot of other things are also there, and the point is this: we cannot have this approach that throughout the year we are silent about pollution related issue, कि भाई पूरा साल तो हम चुप रहेंगे. Okay, when November, December is just about to reach, we will start crying about pollution. This approach is not good, na? That throughout the year you didn't made an effort, it was not a concern for you. और अब November, December आता है, when things are at peak, like people start crying. So lot of things have to be done. That major effort has to be done even prior to this particular situation. Otherwise, things are going to be very difficult in Delhi. Okay, and already people are saying that like the health of the lungs are so deteriorated. बहुत deteriorated lungs होते हैं people who are there in Delhi. Okay, smokers के lungs से भी बुरी हालत है वहाँ पे. Okay, that if you are just inhaling that poisonous air, it will damage your lungs. तो सिगरेट पीने की भी जरूरत नहीं है वो करने के लिए, आप सिर्फ हवा लो दिल्ली में बैठ के, आपके लंग्स खुद ब खुद खराब हो जाएंगे. That's the situation there. So this is what we have. Other than that, on this page there is nothing much, कुछ खास नहीं. Okay, so Beijing, now the German chancellor is requesting Chinese leader to do something to persuade Russia to stop this war. Okay, but I guess Beijing is not interested in this. They are silent about it. They are clear about this thing, that let what Russians do, what Russian wants, they should do. Let them do what they want. This is what China's approach is. Okay, so China is also silent about this Ukraine-Russia war, and China cannot, you can say, criticize Russia and all, because they also carried out the aggression in Galwan. तो इंडिया के साथ इन्होंने भी ऐसा ही किया है, तो ये क्यों रशिया को बोलेंगे. But definitely both leaders are of one point, that nuclear weapon should not be used. But the point is this: if this war continues, escalation might be there. Okay, this is what it is. So China's homegrown Baidu satellite system eyes the global footprint. तो जैसे US का GPS होता है navigation system, so they have this particular arrangement. Okay, and now they are exploring that Baidu system is going to provide services throughout the earth. पूरे earth में ये अपनी services provide करेगा. Other than that, there is nothing much, कुछ खास नहीं. Okay, on the economy page as well, there is nothing much. So this is what we have in today's newspaper. And one news is there: G7 coalition said to agree on setting fixed price for Russian oil. So they want to fix the price of Russian oil so that Russia cannot use that money to fund the war. वॉर फंड करने के लिए रशिया जो पैसा बना रहा है वो तेल सेल करके बना रहा है, एंड दे आर सेइंग दैट दे विल फिक्स द प्राइस ऑफ रशियन ऑयल, रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर देंगे वो. एंड आई स्टिल डोंट अंडरस्टैंड हाउ दिस विल वर्क, बिकॉज अदर कंट्रीज हु आर बाइंग रशियन ऑयल एट कंसेशनल रेट, okay, they will continue to buy. So whatever G7 is saying, it will not affect if India as a buyer of Russian oil. हम पे नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा उसका. Okay, so this is what they are planning, but it's another faulty, you can say, effort that they are putting up. So Russia is selling oil, China, India, they all are buying Russian oils. Okay, and with the help of that they are funding the war. So this is what we have in today's session. That's it for the day then. Thank you very much.